get into it, definitely got to do a quick shout out to the sponsor of this segment, the Mental Dance Center. Y'all know I always shout them out. Definitely go look them up on Instagram, Facebook, website, Google, everything. I know they just had a dance recital this past month. 2 recitals a year. Dance company, little girls, take boys too, man. Whatever, hip hop, modern, ballet, everything. So go look them up, man. So I'm gonna keep it relevant. 2 players we've been talking about both of them. I guess this episode.
Man.
I think they already kind of compared them in the league because they kind of got drafted at the same time. One of them is a guard. One of them is he playing football out here.
Hey yo.
Well, both of them kind of be playing football. But, so the comparison, I guess, like I said, y'all know I'm kind of switching up. So y'all GM, you can surround it with whoever you want to. So I got Ja Morant versus Zion Williamson. Of course, they can't go head to head, guarding each other. But if you're a GM, seeing both their careers now, I know Zion been hurt a little bit in his career, but he's showing up this year. You got Ja Morant versus Zion Williamson. If you're a GM, you can surround it with whoever you want to.
That's
who
tough.
you start your franchise with.
Very tough.
But I got some stats and all that.
Yeah, go ahead, Pete.
All right, so for their career, I'm not even going to playoffs and all that. Let's say, Zion been hurt and everything. For all NBA teams, Ja got 1 right now. Zion got 0. Rookie of the year, Ja Morant got 1. Zion got 0. I think that's just because Zion been hurt.
Yeah.
But for their points per game for their career so far in the regular season, Ja Morant, he averaged 21.9. Zion averaged 25.8. Rebounds, Ja averaged 4.7. Zion averaged 7.0. Then of course, Ja Morant kind of beating the assist department, 7.2 to 3.6. So, Ja Morant, Zion Williamson, who y'all start your franchise with? I'm gonna go to my guy Dora.
All right, let me come up with something. That's a tough one, bro. That's tough.
You can surround with whoever you want.
I'm a guard guy. Man, that's tough, bro. I ain't about to waste too much time. I'm about to pick. All right, look, I'm gonna go with Ja. Because I like Ja's style of play a little bit more. I think he is a little bit more dependable than Zion. I think he can do a little bit more than Zion as well, scoring wise. Zion is a tough guard or a tough person to guard, but I think Ja Ja is the head of that monster, bro. So Zion got a squad behind him. He did put up 43 the other night, but that ain't consistent. I think Ja put on a consistent show, no matter win, lose. And I think he's just a little bit more dependable.
I got a question for you, make you sweat a little bit.
Let's go.
So you said earlier in the podcast that one of Zion teammates said, CJ said that the game plan was to give it to Zion to get out the way.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you get hot, that's what you do. But is it consistent enough to where as though he's dependable for that?
Good point.
So I don't think he's there yet, and that might have something to do with him missing a year. Not getting his basketball legs under him, and it's still early in this season as well. And he's trying to figure out his space on the team. You got BI down there, you got CJ down there, he got a squad down there. So I think he's still trying to figure it out. But as of right now, it's the Ja show, bro. Even if they winning or losing, he's somewhere in the media. They covering him all the time. Yeah. They saying the future of the league. Man. So, I mean, I would have to go with Ja right now. Chino look like he over there. He don't know. He listen to everything I say. Like, yeah.
Every word, every syllable. I'm trying to pick something.
Chino, you can surround with whoever you want.
I'm gonna go Ja, but I'm gonna go Ja for a little bit different of a reason. I agree with what Gross said though, but I'm gonna go Ja because of his leadership quality. Like I said, we talked about it a little bit earlier. They move on his time, like head of the snake type vibe, and they want it to be that way. He's not like pulling around his power. You know what I mean? Like they want to be good for him. That's a different level of leadership, and it's a different level of care for your teammates for them to feel that way about you. You gotta really care. They gotta really feel like you really care about them as people and about their careers for a person to be like, yeah, I'm doing whatever he on.
Right.
I mean, so just based off that, I think he's a better leader than Zion. Maybe because he hasn't Zion It's hard too because he hasn't had enough time to show. Yeah, the sample size is a lot different. But it's just the proof is in the pudding, man. John's the sole leader of that organization, I think, not just the players on the court.
Right.
So I'm gonna counter you on that one, Chino. So what do you say to people that say, well, point guards are just natural leaders anyway, like natural born leaders on the court?
It's still levels
because they floor generals.
I agree with it's still levels. It's levels to great leadership. Like CP3 is God tier leader.
Right.
I think Ja falls somewhere under that. I don't know what tier you would put him on, but he's somewhere under that. And then you got guys like a Marcus Smart or them type of people who are base level of what a point guard is. They still leaders, like they still dictate the pace of the game and all that other stuff. But like the way that he leads that team, like he got that whole organization acting different.
Yeah. Every social media department is acting just crazy, bro.
That whole organization got his swag.
His father down there on the sideline. Every game, everybody in the arena know who his father is. It's crazy.
It's just a different vibe. Like their games, you can make, especially with the caveat of being able to add anything around them. You can make the argument all day for either one of them. But I think leadership for me is the difference between a championship as far as those two guys with the people you put around them versus.
So what if you give Zion a CP3 in his prime as his point guard?
Then it's just we can talk about it forever. Because if you give LeBron to Ja, you know what I mean?
That's tough. That's a good counter. Okay, I like it.
We're gonna come back to LeBron stuff after this fair to compare. I got a question for y'all. All right, Peace. Who you got, Peace?
Me personally, I'm gonna go with Zion, man.
That's fair.
I'm gonna go with Zion.
I know you took some time to come up with your answer too, so he got good argument.
I kind of gave it away when I talked about the CP3 thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because just like I said, the leadership joint, that was a good point. You just make the leadership joint. Because I feel like they got they two different positions, but they got similar styles to where though they just attack the basket all the time.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
not reckless, but
you can't stop them from getting to the basket.
Yeah.
I mean, one of them a guard, one of them a big man. But I think at the end of the day, number one, I'm gonna go with the big man. You can't stop him getting to the basket instead of the guard. You know what I mean?
Tough, yeah.
And if I can surround with anybody, I'm gonna, like I said, you give him a good leader at the point guard. Bring the best out of him and stuff like that. And I think he affects the game defensively a little bit more than Ja can.
That's a fair point.
You know what I mean?
That is a great point on the
That's a
defense.
very fair point, bro.
I didn't consider that.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
No, really, I didn't. So I'm keeping it real. That's what we do here.
Yeah. Fair to compare, man.
Definitely consider that.
Totally forgot you gotta play D. You gotta stop somebody.
Facts. Great point. He had a great defensive play to win the game.
He's a much better defender than Ja.
Yeah.
Easily.
Facts. Good point, B.
So all that's why I would go with Zion.
Zion. All right, man. Who y'all got, man? We got Zion against Ja. I think they played in on the same AAU team or something like that when they was younger or something, so they kind of close. So who y'all got, man? Y'all got the guard that's kind of unstoppable right now, or the big baby Shaq mixed with Bron out there playing football.
Mixed with T.O., yeah.
Mixed with T.O.
That was really fair to compare, bro.
Who y'all got? Yeah, that was dope. Shout out Peas, man. Another dope episode or another dope segment of Fair to Compare.
For sure.
As always, bro.